Hi, dear friends, welcome back to Cybersecurity by Sharath. Multiple factor authentication. The importance of multi layered security. Well, your passwords are one layer, and at this point, they should be quite a strong layer. But again, no password is ever 100% secure. And even if you're careful, there's always a possibility that you could fall victim to a phishing scam where your password is stolen by a third party. But don't worry, in this section, we're going to talk about another layer of security that will lock attackers out of your accounts, even if they manage to steal your passwords. This layer is called multiple factor authentication. It's a method of access control, where a service grants you access only after you present multiple pieces of evidence that you are who you claim to be. This evidence comes in three forms. There's knowledge, which is something you know, possession, which is something you have, and inherence, which is something you are in most cases. The knowledge factor is your password. It's something, that hopefully no one else knows. An example of a possession factor would be your phone. So you enter your password, and then your phone gives you a unique code that you have to enter to verify the login process. It just proves not only that you know your password, but that you're also in possession of that particular mobile device. And finally, inherence factors include biometric methods such as fingerprint readers, retinal scanners, and facial recognition systems. Multi-factor authentication includes any combination of two or more of these categories. But what I'd like to focus on in this section is a common two-factor authentication process where you combine your password with login verification on your mobile device. Most popular web services these days offer two-factor authentication, and more services are adding support for it every day. Here's what it looks like in practice. You go to a website to log in, you enter your password, and the website says, "Please enter the code that we sent to your phone." So you pick up your phone and you've got either a text message or a push notification containing a 4 to 6 digit code that you can then use to log in. That code is basically a second password that's generated on the fly and can only be used once. So even if an attacker gets a hold of your main password, they won't be able to access your account unless they also have access to your phone. I promise this is not as complicated as it may sound, and I highly recommend setting up two-factor authentication on any account that supports it. It does make logging in slightly less convenient, but I think the added protection is well worth the extra 5 to 10 seconds you'll spend entering a login code.